Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Whether it's hot yoga, over 100-degree weather, or too much sun. Gatorlight, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gatorlight hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
This message is brought to you by Apple Card. Shave ice by the beach. A trip to the state fair. And a throwback flick at the local drive-in. They're more than just items to check off the summer bucket list. They're also opportunities to earn 2% daily cash back when you use your Apple Card with Apple Pay. Apply for Apple Card now and use in minutes with Apple Pay. Subject to credit approval. Apple Card is issued by Goldman Sachs Bank USA, Salt Lake City branch. Terms and more at applecard.com.
Visible puts unlimited 5G data and hotspot in the palm of your hand. Powered by Verizon's 5G network, with no contract holding you back. And for a limited time, you can get Visible for just $19 a month for 12 months when you use promo code SAVE6. All the features of big wireless service for half the cost. Tap the banner to switch today. Terms apply. Standard rate applies at month 13. See visible.com for plan features and network management details.
From the Fifth Quarter Studios in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to Coach Unplugged. And now, your host, Steve Collins.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Coach Unplugged. I'm so happy you decided to join us. Before we jump in, I don't do this every week, but I would love if you went over, left a review, left a comment. I listen to all of those. Give me some topics. Send over to Steve at teachhoops.com. What kind of topics do you want to hear? But before we jump into today's topic, I'd like to give a big shout out to our two sponsors. First of all, Dr. Dish, the #1 shooting machine on the market. I've tried them all, and this is not only how innovative are, but the workouts and what I love about Dr. Dish is they give back to the community. If you follow them on Facebook, if you follow them on Twitter, they're always giving back to the basketball community. And you mentioned Coach Unplugged, they'll give you $450 off. Also, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. It is a one-stop shop for basketball coaches. It's resources, it's handouts, it's videos, it's one-on-one calls, it's office hours. It's a coach. It's a resource run by a coach for a coach. It's not an ex-coach, not someone that's been let go, not someone that's coaching part-time. This is what I do. And Teach Hoops helps me keep the bills on. It helps me put up these podcasts, 13 podcasts a week. Teach Hoops helps me be able to do that. And it's a roadmap for you to be successful. And let me help you in this great journey that we call coaching. But let's head off to the podcast.
I feel like you, when we first started this conversation, I had 6 games this weekend. The gym, it's not because I wasn't yelling and screaming at the kids, except for one time, which I feel really bad about. Sorry.
Right.
It was an intense game, and this girl had her head down dribbling, and her player was wide open on a press break. And I said, and she immediately got the ball. Anyway, started dribbling, and I'm like, and she was right in front of me. I'm like, you got to get your head up. You missed, it's wide open.
I know.
I don't like to scream. Anyway, but the reason my voice was gone was because we were in the middle gym of 3 across, and every whistle sounded like it was on our court. And I'm, doing the cup in my hands over my mouth. So
the best thing I'll give some advice to the youth coaches. You're in a gym and they can't hear you. You gotta yell to the floor.
I never thought about that. You're right.
Because you yell to the floor, it bounces off the floor and then bounces back up. Never yell up.
I'm gonna try that.
It works. Trust me.
Oh my gosh,
I've been in
that's
gyms.
Brilliant.
I've been in gyms of like 3,000. And I'll just scream downward.
Totally
I'll cup
makes sense.
and I'll scream down. Yeah. It will bounce off the floor and then bounce back up. Because otherwise it gets lost.
Yeah, it gets lost. It goes across the gym and across the right.
That tip was free. That tip was free. Oh my gosh.
Where can we get more tips like that, Coach?
I know, over at coachingyouthhoops.com. That's where you can get more tips like that.
That's right.
Go over and help us out. So 2 kids in college. Kid going to college.
Kid going to college.
I know. We're just trying to live the American dream, people. Coachingyouthhoops.com. And we're keeping it affordable. at this point.
Yeah.
It's very affordable.
And it's something we love to do, love to share with you guys too. And I got this great, and speaking of all of this, there was a book, and I have to read this thing, but it's just really relevant. Uh, it's called How to Avoid Work. And it's not what you think it is. It's more about if you do what you love, it's not work.
Right. I've never worked a day in my life.
Yeah, and we love this, and you love being a teacher. So
I do.
yeah.
I do. It's I'm to the point where I'm getting near the end, and it's gonna be hard to pull the trigger. I gotta pull the trigger, but it's gonna get hard to pull the trigger. I've realized how hard it's going to be to pull the trigger. So, and then people are going, well, why did you just keep working? It's like, because it's time for someone younger. It's time for new, LeBron's got to retire at some point,
Does he though? I mean,
he does. He's not going to be 67. All right. So today's topic is explaining concepts.
Yeah. So one of the things that we get this often on the Facebook group, the Coaching Youth Hoops Facebook group. So go over there, check it out. Is I run whatever, you name your thing you're doing, your offense, your defense, your out of bounds plays. They look awesome in practice. You got the Showtime Lakers out there, and that's what it looks like in practice. And then in the games, it completely falls apart. Nothing looks like anything you practiced. And I heard this over and over. I've of course experienced it, and I thought, well, how do we get kids to remember plays other than practice makes progress, right? So, over and over and over, repetition. Yes, that's absolutely true. Can't expect your third graders to, lock in on day one and execute.
That's true.
So I wrote an ebook to help coaches kind of to solve this problem. And I'm making it available to you. If you go to coachingyouthhoops.com/remember basketball plays, and it's dashes, remember dash basketball dash plays. We'll definitely put this in the show notes. And it walks coaches through how to teach drills and how to teach a concept. It's a 7-step process that's backed by science of how kids learn. And I give plenty of examples in there. And again, you can download that.
Why did you come up with this, or how did you come up with this? What was your thoughts behind it?
I started doing research on how do kids learn and what's the best process of learning to teach them. And again, in limited time, I understand we have limited time with coaches. You're with your kids, in the school setting multiple times a week.
Right.
We might have an hour a week, and maybe two. So I wanted to put something together that will help coaches teach plays a lot better.
Okay.
Does that make sense, Coach?
Yes, it does. 100%. Can we give a tease?
Yeah, well, so I'll give you the 7 things that you need to do. Okay. And then you can go, because
he's being nice. I wouldn't give you the 7. I'd make you go over and
it's 28 pages, right? So
that's okay.
Things. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So I go into depth in each one of these. So number 1 is of course you kids are listening. So you're teaching, they're listening. Okay, we're going to go through our out of bounds play. This is what you do, right?
Right.
Then give the kids something to read, right? This is the next reinforcement. Give them something to quickly.
So they're listening. Over. So here's the teacher. They're listening. Mm-hmm. Now they're reading. Okay.
Right.
Yep.
And then you go listening and reading. So you're now ask one of them to read it out loud while everybody's looking at the piece of paper. Okay. Then you go on the court and do the demonstration. Right.
Right.
Then you discuss. Then you have a discussion.
And cold call. I'm going to tell you, cold call. Don't take hands. Cold call.
Oh, yeah, right.
Because it makes the brain from the teacher. It makes the brain because they don't know if they're going to get called, so they're actually learning while they think they might be called. And again, if you got some kids that are anxious, and there's ways around that. But you want a cold call for sure. It just works better.
And then then you apply it.
Yep.
Right. You're going through at a much faster pace and you're doing it reps. And I should go back up to number 4, which is demonstration. You're demoing it and the players are just kind of walking through it. The application of it is maybe you add defense to it or make ghost defense just to go through it. And then, as you progress through that drill, it gets more intense,
Right.
or through the, whatever, in this case, an inbounds play. And the last one is, this one you got to be strategic on, is peer teaching. So have one of your players that you think really understands it. And there's always those 1 or 2 players that get these concepts really quickly, and then have them teach it. And I do that multiple ways. They teach it on the court, or I hand them my whiteboard and then they draw it out and show.
Yep. And something I do with my team is I'll do this on Monday, because this will be after this will go up after. Like, we put in new out of bounds plays, new quick hitters, things for tournament that people haven't seen. So just because of huddle and all that kind of stuff, everyone has everything. So we put some new stuff in. So I'll break them up into groups and give them a blank thing, and they'll like, okay, go through, everyone draw this up and talk about it. And then, because I want them to actually have to write it out. There's all these different types of processes that are going on, but I love that self-teaching thing. It works. Trust me.
It works. It works.
A long time teacher. It works.
Yeah. So going through it again. So listening and reading, demonstrating, discussing, applying, and peer teaching. Those are the 7 things. And I've been doing this now. And once I did this research and I've been doing it, 2 things happen. So 1, you'll see parents are coming in taking pictures of their kids huddled around me, sitting on the ground with me and a whiteboard. I love that.
I love that too. Yes.
Right? Because they're learning and they're engaged and they've never seen that before. Right? The other thing is, just yesterday, like I told you, Coach, off air, I had 6 games yesterday, 3 different teams. And the ref, we had a pretty consistent ref, because we just ended up, just the way the schedule worked, 4 of the 6 games were on the same court with the same group of refs. And one was a 3rd grade team. The other one that he saw was our 8th grade team. And he comes up to me, he goes, "Coach, I've never seen this before. You're so consistent. I've seen your 3rd grade team and your 8th grade team, and their spacing is unbelievable. They're doing this is one of my favorite games to watch right now and to be involved in." And I'm like, he goes, "I'm not just saying this to you, Coach. I've seen a lot of games." And I'm going to credit it back to this process that I use in my practices.
Well, I think it works. Yeah,
it works.
It does. Yeah. It's like you said at the beginning, it's based on science.
It's based on science. This is not just some fabrication of me.
Coaching is teaching, right? Whether people want to admit it or not. It is teaching, and
I try to be a student of the game. I don't know everything. I'm still learning. Every day.
I feel like I know less after 35 years than I did. I knew a lot more in my 20s.
There is something to be said about that. When I first started coaching too, I'm like, I know everything, right? What else is there to learn? I played.
I know
right?
nothing. I know. Now I know nothing.
Yeah.
I know. All right.
And the kids change too. So.
All right. Big shout out.
We got to tell them where to get this. So
yep.
So one more time, go to Coaching Youth Hoops. Okay. Write this URL down, coachingyouthhoops.com. Remember basketball plays. Remember basketball plays, dashes in between. We will put this in the show notes so you can download it as well.
I'm going to talk to Bill about the URLs being too long once we get off the air. Okay.
Normally we do have specific domains. I should have set one up for this one.
It's okay.
Like the blitzattackoffense.com. Just a little plug there.
There you go. All right. Till next week.
Till next time.
Bye.
Hey, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the podcast. Make sure you subscribe, like. We love those. And send me an email, steve@teachhoops.com. Tell me what you want to hear in the future. Also, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Have a great day.
Hey, it's Mike Rowe, and it just occurred to me that ZipRecruiter has been sponsoring my podcast, The Way I Heard It, for the last 10 years. Consequently, I've agreed to sing their jingle at the end of this commercial in 4-part harmony, all by myself. Why would I do that? Because years ago, when the MicroWorks Foundation was expanding and I was desperate to hire a few uniquely qualified individuals, I posted a job for free on ZipRecruiter, and I found the people I was looking for in less than 24 hours. It's that simple. Ever since, I've been telling my audience that ZipRecruiter got me the most qualified, most interested people. And now I'm telling you. Post a job for free at ZipRecruiter.com/zip and watch what happens. That's ZipRecruiter.com/zip. And now, here's their official jingle in 4-part harmony.
Build your team, build it sooner. Meet your match at ZipRecruiter.